What is good, YouTube? It's TheNoLifeGamer here, and I'm back with another season of Madden tip videos. This is my first Madden 25 money play. Because of my first play, I wanted it to be a very common play that most people could use and attract more viewers. Get the most use out of this play for my viewers. So the play I picked is PA receiver in. Like I said, you've probably heard of it. You probably ran it. You probably seen it. It's usually the play action pass out of most trip sets and tray. So it's very common in pretty much any trips or tray set. My favorite one is Y trips week. I like it. I loved it last year. Loved it the year before. I love it this year. It's one of my favorite formations. So that's where I'm gonna run it out of. But it's up to you what you want to run out of. The same concepts will work. Now we're going to run against a two-man under defense. Don't worry about the other controller being there. I need that for another reason, but I'm not actually playing, so it's just the computer. But the hot routes are A on a whip. I block the halfback. I don't really run the ball much out of shotgun, so I don't keep them in play action, but if you do, you can. And then I put X on a streak. Again, that's up to you what to do with the halfback. Sometimes I'll delay them. I mean, it kind of depends, but I'm just going to block them for this video for the most part. But in gameplay, you might see me doing other things. Now, this play was very popular last year too, or at least for me anyways. I liked running it. But what I did was I put B on a streak to draw the safety, and I just pass led inside with the wheel route. And that was a very popular thing to do, is pass leading with wheel routes. Pretty much any good player you may have played against, or you may have watched game footage of, whatever the case may be, I'm sure they ran it as part of their offense, because wheel routes and pass leading was amazing. Now because of that EA toned it down, and they do this little stutter step, and it slows them down, makes it easier to cover against man, for the computer anyways. So wheel routes really aren't that good. I won't hit it against man. The only time I'll throw it there is against the zone, and when the safety is drawn inside, that's when I'll hit them. It's not open all the time. It'll be depending what the safety does, so I won't really hit it much, but you'll see it here and there. Now why I like this route, or this play, is the B route. I love post routes. And my favorite routes in football. I played receiver in high school, and I loved running post, so of course I like it in Madden now that it finally works. It never worked. Posts and ins and all that were never really good routes to run, but finally it's good. But what makes this one special is those first 2 to 3 steps where Sidney Rice will take it inside, and that makes him unbumpable against two-man under. It's really nice to have that, because that'll help him get open, 1, and 2, it'll make the route faster. If he's getting bumped and still got open, it would be too long sometimes, with the pressure. So the fact that he's not getting bumped really helps. So I'll show you what I mean here. We'll just run it. And again, pass lead catch is pretty simple play to get to work, or route to work, but I just want to show you what I mean. So these first 2 to 3 steps here, you'll see, and he's just unbumped. I'll show you the other side so you know what I'm talking about. What should happen, that's what should happen when they run at him, but because he runs right to the inside, he's not getting bumped. And then this is what gets the guy open. You'll see Sidney Rice is breaking right now. So 1, 2, about 2 steps the DB still takes. He was behind him on this play. Normally he'd be ahead, but it'll still take 2 steps after Sidney Rice breaks, and he's still walking those 2 steps. He's walking towards running towards the end zone instead of breaking in with Sidney Rice. And that 2 steps will get you the separation you need to pass lead inside. I'll show you again. Those 2 steps. See, I don't know if you saw it, but again, that's the separation you need, and that's all you need, is 2 steps in this game. Now, that is easily covered if he would use a safety or middle linebacker. I mean, it's not like it's amazing to beat user coverage like that, but that's fine, because if he's user covering that means something else is open. In this case, it's the whip route. Whip routes dominate man. I mean, that's what they're meant to be. So it's only 5 yards, which some of you might say, 5 yards, but if you're getting 5 yards every play, you're not getting stopped. You're gonna score eventually. So take that. I'll take that all day. 5 yards is nice. So you know that's a lot of people will run drags all day long because they know they'll get at least 5 yards, and that's fine. They'll take it. But you'll see. I just want to show you what I mean. How it gets open. You know, defender just keeps cutting in, and it's very simple. It's amazing. Like I said, 5 yards. Hey, you can do a lot with 5 yards each play. Now we're gonna look. The X route, I don't really do much with it. I want to actually keep it. Usually I send on a streak just to draw the safety so I can hit the B in the middle of the field. But, I mean, I'll show you against off-man. It's a little different. But we'll try it against two-man. You know, he does that little thing, the inside steps like the other, like Sidney Rice does. But it's not as good. He'll still get bumped, you'll see. But, you know, like I said, it's catching traffic. It kind of works, as you saw, but I don't really suggest it. But, I mean, that's up to you. Just want to show you. I just want to show you that he kind of, I mean, I guess he didn't get bumped, actually. I thought he did. So I guess that, I mean, it's pretty good, but he still slows down there, and he's easily covered. You know, if he didn't have to break down here, if he would have just cut inside like the post, it would work. But that slows him down, so it's not as good. But, I mean, that's up to you. Whatever you want to do. But this is, we're going to run against blitz here with off man, and this is where, you know, the X actually becomes very important. Show you, we'll run this silver shoot pinch or whatever, just get a blitz look. You see, so he's off right now. The corner is off. So to me, a tip here: anytime you see a corner off, even if it becomes zone, you still want to put him in the curl just in case it's man, because if it's against man, this is how bad. You know, if you're playing man and you're off like that, easy 10 yards spin. That's my favorite thing to do after catch spin. You know, I'm gone. I got what, like 48, 49 yards there off a little curl. I mean, to me, you can't play off man this year with how bad it is, how bad defense is. So I don't really play off man. But if you ever see the corner off, like look how I'm still running. Golden Tate is open right now, and I don't even, who is that? Terrell Brown. So Terrell Brown is still turned facing the other way when Golden Tate is ready to catch the ball. And now he comes up, and it's too late. It's 10 yards. 10 yards at a time. We were talking about 5. 10, that's double that. That's a first down every play. So, like I said, you see the guy off like that, you just always put him in the curl. Now, I just want to show you what may happen. This is what you got to read. So I'm putting him in a purple. You got to read this guy. Not going to control him. Back off, just so you know I'm not controlling him. But I'll show you what I mean here. You just gotta read it. So I see him drop. He's not open. I'll hit A. But I'm gonna show you in the instant replay. So that's a common thing I guess you'll see against off man, is I'm dropping to stop the curl. But so he's dropping. That's the only way you're gonna stop it, and it's covered. So you know, I go to my other route, which is fine because now watch it from a widened view here. This is what I like about the whip route too. It's slower developing. So now watch the curl. So we find out he's covered right there. Right there we know he's covered. Now watch the A. So by the time we look left, our first read is still left there, and we see he's covered. By the time we realize he's covered, A is just breaking out of his whip route, and he's just getting open. The tight end is just getting open. So I hit him for the 5 yards. So it's a nice, in the aspect of progression, it's very nice because you can tell. You know, it's not like when you tell that the X is going to be covered that it's too late. You know, it's still, it's fast enough that you can find he's covered and then still come back to hit someone else. So we're looking again. You see he's covered. Boom, A. And then of course B will be open too. But I'm saying if you're getting blitz, you might not have time for that. So it's really nice how they work in and how they time up like that. Now, like I said, it's still man, so you know you still got the B route, of course. I'll just show you that one too. Got blitzed a little bit, but I got it off. I mean, it's so simple. It's easy. Just pass lead that. So against man, it's amazing. Now I'll take a look against zone real quick. Running against we'll run against cover 3, I guess, for now, just to have the 3 high safeties. Now I know a lot of people probably don't run generic zones and they probably switch it up and stuff, but I just want to get a look against it. So the corner's off, so I put him in a curl again. But obviously, Oswald is going to drop, and he'll be covered. But we're going to leave it like this. I'll show you what I mean. So he's covered there, so I won't hit him. A's kind of covered, but look at B. I mean, he dropped it. He got hit there, but you know, again, the reads. I start with on the left, the curl wasn't there, I come to A, it was zone, so he's not really open, and then I hit B. I mean, we'll do it again. X, not open, A, not open, B. Boom. I mean, it's easy. You just gotta make the reads. Against zone, it's gonna be open. Again, he could user cover that, and if that's the case, I mean, I can use A as a check down, but look at RB. I mean, that time he backed off. This is the only time I'll hit RB is against zone. If he would have kept following him, he would have kept following him, he would have been open. But I mean, it kind of depends, so you just gotta watch. But I'll usually hit B here. What I'll do is I'll roll this way and just try and draw the user safety, and then just throw it back like that. You'll see that in the game footage. Of course, he drops it. I'm getting a lot of drops here, but you'll see. It's a lot better in the game footage, of course. But this is also against, as you see, it's not like anything. I don't have multiple options as I do against man, or as many options. So this is why I'll probably, you know, maybe delay him, put him on the option route, whatever. I like the delay, but you know, do whatever. But I can still. I mean, it's still open. I mean. Not really sure how popular this cover 2 sync is. I mean, I've heard it as being successful for some people. I don't really run it too much, but I just want to get a look against, you know, a too high safety zone look. But try it out real quick. Send X straight on a streak because the guy's up in his face. So we'll just run this. He's dropping really far. Holy shit! That corner dropped really far in the middle. Robinson, is that? I don't know. He dropped really far there though, so it kind of like messed up my B route. Hopefully a user would do something different, but since they're all dropping, I can just hit this real quick actually and get, you know, 7 yards. Normally we'd wait longer, but because they're dropping, I don't know why he dropped so far. It's kind of crazy. But and then we'll see. I got pressured there, but see, this is what I was talking about earlier with the safety draw. Being drawn in by the B route and then hitting RB. It's pretty much the only time I hit the wheel route actually. So let me get a look at it. Watch this safety. You see, he's starting. Actually, I'll back up quick. He's starting to come in there. He starts going in, following him. So that'll open that up. I mean, I lobbed that. I probably could have bullet passed it, but try it again real quick. So, I mean, that's something to look for if you see this, you know, just watch that safety when you're watching the B route, and again, wide open. So, I mean, there you go. I guess cover 2 sync, that's when you want to hit the wheel route. Ugh. But, so, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, you know, it's just about reading, and I'll go over reads in this game footage real quick. So, you know, stay tuned. I want to show you that it's not just practice mode that has worked, it does work in games. I don't put out videos that don't work in games, so just want to show that to you real quick. So stay tuned to watch some of this game footage real quick. Alright, so let's look at some game footage real quick. Look at Tate. He's playing off him a bit, so I put him in a curl. And no one drops in zone underneath him, so there you go. Just throw the curl, spin. You know, easy touchdown. That's 15 yards right there. I mean, if I had more yards to go, I would have gotten more. So again, you know, he's playing off, so I put him in curl. Guy drops, come back to right. No one's open. Waiting, and boom, just hit the A. He didn't really get pass rush. Kind of plays back D, not really. Oh, shit, got fucked up. I'm in this hurling habit. I like hurling a lot now. But like I was saying, you know, just wait, be patient. Again, playing off, hit the curl, spin. That's my favorite move, like I said, especially off curls. It works really nice. So, again, you know, a little curl. That's like 40 yards right there. It's easy. Off man again, put him in a curl. Oh, I didn't put him in a curl. I should have. But A got open anyways. I should have had him in the curl there. That was a misread on my part. But whatever, he got the yards. He's in Tate's face, sun him deep, see what happens. Oh, he got burned. Oh, wow. I mean, that'll happen occasionally. Not really. I don't know why he didn't get touched, really. Doesn't happen that much, though, but that's why I sent him on a streak if in his face. You know, the curl's usually not going to be open, so why not try deep? Playing off, putting the curl. It's covered. Come back to A, covered. Playing fag D, nothing open. So we're just waiting. Playmaker, you know, get him open. X would have got open, too. Fag D's stupid to run, so I don't recommend it. I just threw that in there to give you a look in case people do run it. Just be patient. He's in his face, so we're sending Tate deep, see what happens. And he's covered, so we'll come back to A, covered. RB opens up. There you go. That's one of the few times I'll hit him. Safety came in. I think he actually used him and came inside or something. So that was really nice of him. Here we go. He's in his face again, so we'll put Tate deep. Covered, come back to A, boom, easy. It's an easy, what, 10, 15 yards right there? 16 yards. So, I mean, that's beautiful. I'll take that all the time. Fight off again. Put Tate in a curl. Wait to see if he drops. No one drops. Easy picking. Like I said, it's so simple. I try and make it easy for you. Just read left to right. Make the right reads. Be patient, and it's easy picking. I mean, you can't run it every play, but this is one of my favorite plays, especially on third down. So, 2-on-1 there. Hit the wheel route. Not much he could do. He tried blitzing, got picked up. Like I said, it's not the greatest play that you can run every play, but it's very efficient, and I love it for third down in critical situations. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, throw a comment if you got any questions, and subscribe. More plays will be coming to you. So hope you enjoyed, and hope you tune back in for some more tip videos. Peace.